Hi, this is one of my most favourite things to do. I do it quite often in the Zoom classes on a Thursday night, the Let's Rest class, but I haven't done it for you guys as yet, so let's do it. It's going to be a lying down stretch of all of the space around your armpits, your chest, your shoulder, and your neck, and it is absolutely delicious. You're going to need to have some space though, so if you want to do it in your bed, it's quite nice to do it in bed, or you can just do it lying down on your floor, but just make sure that you're going to have some space around you. And let's get going. So we're going to start lying down on our side. And I want you to make sure you're going to be comfortable here. So feel free to put a cushion or I can't think what that's called, a pillow. You might want to put a pillow under your head. And you're just going to take your hand and place it on your shoulder. So your top hand, place it on your shoulder and just feel this space between your neck and your shoulder and just let it all soften down. And then you're going to extend your arm. Just let everything relax. And then we're going to start to move from the shoulder, and I want you to draw a line up and over. So it's like you're drawing a big rainbow. Maybe the hand comes down towards the floor, maybe it doesn't. And we're just going across. So you're finding that space in your armpit and your chest. You might want to time this with your breath. So you're breathing out as you're bringing your arm back down by the side. And you're breathing in to reach your arm up and over. Let's do one more. Just like that. And then I want you to bring your arm out in front. And this time you're going to draw a line straight across, up and over. Lead with your elbow. The hand doesn't have to come all the way down towards the floor. My hand's nowhere near the floor. And then you're going to bring it back to the floor. So we're opening up through the chest. You might even want to kind of open up through the head a little bit as well. So you're kind of coming into a twist. And then back down. So we're getting this opening around the front of the chest. One more. Very nice. And then you're going to keep your hand down on the floor and you're going to draw a big circle up and over the head. You don't want to feel any tingliness or heat in the hands. If you do feel any of that, just go halfway or a quarter of the way. You don't have to have the full amount. And you're drawing a big circle all the way around. And the fingertips do not need to stay on the floor. They can stay on the floor or they might not. And feel free to open up into a twist as well. So we're coming all the way around. Let's do this one more time. And then we're going to just find an opening that feels nice. And we're going to have a couple of breaths there. And then let's move ourselves round. So I'm going to flip myself this way, but you can just roll over. And find yourself comfortable in this on this side. Again, you might want to put a cushion, a pillow under your knee. I've got my head up so that I can still have my microphone on, but you might prefer to just have your head flat. And then you're going to have your hand by the side, feeling this lovely softness around the shoulder and the chest. And then we're going to reach the arm up and across and then back down. And I love to imagine that I am painting a little rainbow with my fingers as I do this. And you might want to time that with the breath. So you're breathing in as you bring the arm up and out. as you're breathing it down. Let's do one more just like that. And then we're going to bring the arms out in front. And you're going to breathe in as you're opening that up. And breathing out as you're closing it back down. So we're just really wanting to get this stretch around the front of the chest. I know a couple of you were saying that you were quite tight there. Very nice. Let's do one more. Just like that. And then you're going to bring the arms out in front. You're going to draw a big circle up and around. And feel free to open up into a twist here. You don't have to stay with the chest facing the front. You can open that up. You can let your knees come apart as well. I'm not really doing it as deliciously as I normally would because I don't want to squish my microphone. I normally get really into this. And then you might find a little twist that feels nice to hold it in. And then come back to the center. Bring your arms back down by the side, palms facing upwards, and just let the shoulders relax down onto the ground, onto your bed, wherever you are. Let your face soften and have 3 big deep breaths, all to yourself. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed doing that. That's honestly one of my favourite things to do. And if you have any requests for sessions, do let me know because, as I always say, I would much rather make something that you actually wanted than I was just guessing what you want. Right, bye.